morning. Welcome back to the vlog. What was I going to say? Oh, we are going to the Christmas train today. So, just got ready for that. But my game is on also, so I tried to be Christmassy with my plaid, but also my game's on, so I am going to be watching it on my phone in the car because it's about an hour and a half away. So, yeah, we're going to that, so stay tuned. Running into the grocery store for a few minutes. I needed some bread and oil because I'm gonna roast some green beans for lunch tomorrow, so gotta get that. On my way to the doctor because I can't straighten my elbow. So I don't think I said it on here before, but I have like this elbow pain that I have had for 7 months, something like that, and I'm pretty sure it is from leaning on the center console in the car when I drive because it's my right elbow. But yesterday morning I woke up and it hurt so bad, and I went about the day. I still went to work, and like as the day went it got less stiff. But today I woke up and I could not straighten it at all. It's like a 90-degree angle. Right now I can straighten it maybe to like a 105. Like it's not even close, and it hurts so bad. Like just putting my car into drive hurts. I can't click the seatbelt in. I can't hold my water bottle in that hand. Thankfully I'm left-handed, not right-handed, because I wouldn't be able to write. I mean, I can't squeeze anything with my fingers. It hurts, and it's like shooting from my shoulder all the way down to my fingers. My wrist really hurts too. I don't know if it's a pinched nerve or what, but I have broken that elbow just about 10 years ago. 10 years in August, I think. It will be 10 years in August. And I did break that elbow. This hurts more than when I broke my elbow. So, and my elbow hurts. So, yeah, no idea what it is. Could be a fracture. Could be a stress fracture from leaning on it all the time. I doubt that, but I don't know. I had a stress sprain, which I've never heard of, but basically a slow sprain on my left ankle a couple of years ago, and it was from driving, like because my old car was a very small car, and so my foot was like sideways in the car, like it was like tilted, and because I drove like that and I have such a long commute and I did that every day, it caused a stressed sprain. So there was that. So maybe, I don't know, but this feels like there's either something pinched or I don't know. And like I said, it's hurt since May, but it was a mild thing. Like it wasn't intense. It wasn't, every now and then I'd be like, oh, my elbow still hurts, but it wasn't, I didn't notice it throughout the day all the time. So I don't know. It's also exceptionally, it's not exceptionally cold, but for here, 55 during the day is pretty cold. Like typically we sit around 60 in this winter time, I feel like. I don't know, that could be not true, but I feel like it normally throughout the day will warm up, and right now it's 3:30, which is like peak warm time, and it's 55 degrees, so that's kind of cold for here. And there's a wind chill too, so that makes it harder. But like, I don't even know how I'm gonna pump gas. Like, I'm gonna need gas today or tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm gonna pump gas because I literally can't use my arm for anything. Like, I tied a kid's shoe today, and it was so difficult just to pull the laces. So I will update you after and see what the situation is, because I have no idea. I don't know how I'm gonna edit, because I need to edit a video for Friday, so I have no idea how I'm gonna edit. I literally can't do anything. Like, my arm hurts so bad. So we'll see what they say, but I have no idea how I'm gonna do anything, especially computer work, because that requires my hand to not be like, my hand right now is like this, and it hurts to turn it this way. So we're gonna find out right here when I get to the doctor in 2 seconds. So wish me luck. On my way home from school, last day before break, which is great. Wanted to update you guys on the arm, because I said today's Friday and I haven't vlogged since Wednesday on the way to the doctor. Apparently I have epicondylitis, which is tennis elbow, and perhaps bursitis, which is essentially like an infection, like a tennis elbow infection thing. I don't know. I don't know. I get like really, really, really bad medical anxiety. I hate medical stuff because you just don't know like what to do. You know what I mean? And especially when you're like seeing the doctor and it's like, they're like, oh, monitor it for like 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so what do I do when something pops up? Email you and you don't see it for 2 days because you don't respond? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, they don't tell you what to do. What to do? What do you do if this happens? What do you do if this happens? They don't tell you that. They just tell you to monitor it. Like, okay, then what? So essentially I went there. She said, this is what I think it is. We got to do an x-ray just to make sure it's not broken. I didn't have an injury to it, so she didn't think it was that. But in the x-ray they did see like some soft tissue calcification or something, which aligns with it being tennis elbow. But that was painful because I had to straighten my arm, and I couldn't straighten my arm on Wednesday, like 90-degree angle. I could not straighten it from that. And it was really painful. She said I also had to get like some blood drawn, and they did like a blood culture, which still hasn't come back, and it's Friday after 5, so there's that. I have no idea when that's going to come back because now it's the weekend and I still haven't heard from her, so I don't know. But yeah, it is likely that. And then, so she told me to watch out for this like red circle. If I get this red circle, then I need to be seen ASAP. And she said, you know, if you can't get into the doctor, like to her or any other doctor's office, then I need to go to the emergency room. Because she said I might have to go to the emergency room anyway for IV antibiotics, which scares me so much. Like, I do not like medical stuff. I don't like needles. I was panicked when I was getting my blood drawn because I was already stressed out about my arm. Plus, they drew my blood on my left arm, and I've literally never gotten my blood drawn on my left arm. I've only ever gotten it done on my right arm. So I was nervous that they were gonna miss because I have like a really big vein on my right arm, so it's like really hard for them to miss. So that gave me anxiety. I just like was freaking out about everything and already in a spiral, and then it like just was worse. She said, you know, you don't have to go to the ER yet, but you might, because they don't do IV antibiotics at the doctor's office. So I had to watch it, and then the next morning I woke up and I was gonna go to work, and it was 6 o'clock and I had a red circle on my arm. So I made a doctor's appointment and didn't go to work, and they call me and they're like, never mind, you don't have to come in. We saw you yesterday. Just send us pictures. I'm like, why did you say it was such an emergency for me to be seen, and now it's just send me pictures? So I sent pictures, and they said to just draw a line around it and monitor it, and if it goes out of the line with pain and or swell, like more pain and or more swelling, then I needed to start the antibiotics. So she prescribed me antibiotics. So then that was at like 11 that I took the pictures, and then at like 4 it had gone out of the line, like an inch out of the line. But I did not have more pain or swelling. I actually had less pain, and I don't think it was ever swollen. So then I was like, okay, well, what do I do? Because I don't have, it said with pain, more pain and or more swelling. So I didn't know what to do. And so I emailed them at 4 with pictures and showing like the second line. And I'm like, that's what it went to, you know? And then didn't get a response. This morning at 6 a.m., I looked at my arm. I still have the lines on my arm. I looked at my arm and there's no redness anymore. Like, it's pretty much gone completely. And I did not take the antibiotics yet because I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. Like, it's gone. And so I emailed again this morning and said, here's an updated photo as of 6 a.m. this morning. It seems to have subsided. I have even less pain. I am more mobile. I can straighten my arm now without any support. You know, I have a band thing that I'm supposed to wear when I do like activities and stuff, and I'm supposed to still not use my arm very much, but at school obviously I put the band on. So I sent this email, still didn't take the antibiotics, just brought them with me to work in case I needed them. I get an email around 2 saying to take the antibiotics, and it was not from the doctor. It's like the doctor asked me to look over these pictures, and this is what we're doing. So like the doctor didn't look at the pictures. She looked at the pictures and decided what to do. I don't know. And she said, monitor it for 24 to 48 hours. And if it goes outside of the line, the already line that you have, you'll need to go to the ER. And I'm like, okay, but I don't have any redness anymore. So like, do I still need to take the antibiotics? Because there's no redness. Like, I don't understand. You can't reply to the email. You can't call the doctor. I called my place, where the doctor is, and they were like, oh, well, we can get you in a phone appointment on Monday. I'm like, no, I need to know now if I need to take these antibiotics or not. Wait till Monday, and I needed them, I could be in trouble. If I take them now and I didn't need them, it could make my arm worse. So it's just like this catch-22 where I'm like, I don't know what to do because they didn't tell me. Now my arm yesterday, which was Thursday, I was at like 135 degrees. I can straighten my arm almost straight now. Like it's getting closer. I can straighten it, but it just hurts when I do. But comfortably, I'm almost straight. And I can do things. I'm still trying to not do a lot of things, but like I accidentally like picked up my water bottle and I was like, oh, I can lift that now. I couldn't lift that before. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to take them or not. I was hoping she would call. She hasn't called. It's 5:10 now. So if I don't hear from her, I think at 6 I'll just take the antibiotics. I don't know. But antibiotics aren't great for you to take like all the time. I don't take them all the time. I've only taken them like a handful of times, less than 10 times in my life. So I'm like, I don't really want to take them. I also don't like to take medicine because I worry about like side effects and allergic reactions and stuff. because I have medical anxiety, and that's what I like to think about. So I am struggling with all of that. So not sure what to do here, and I'm very frustrated because this is why I hate medical stuff, because they don't answer your questions. Like, if they had acknowledged that picture that I sent 2 emails, oh yes, we see this second one, you know, looks better, but we still think you should take the antibiotics, then I would have taken them. But like, just saying like, you need to start them, and then if the redness goes out of the line, I'm like, there is no redness now. So I don't know what that means. Like, do I have to keep this line on my arm that I can't even, it's not even around anything? I don't know. I'm just very frustrated. So yeah, I've switched insurances, so hopefully my new doctors and stuff and come January will be better. I don't know. I don't want it to spread if it is an infection. I'm worried about it spreading throughout the rest of my body, and like my back hurts and stuff, and that might be from the infection. It might be from sleeping differently because I can't put weight on my arm, and you know, doing everything differently because I'm trying not to avoid that arm. So moving differently and sitting differently, and you know, all of that. So I don't really know. So if I don't hear from her, I'm going to take the antibiotics so that I just am safer than sorry. But I'm going to be really mad if my elbow hurts more from it. Just got back from the grocery store. Again, way too expensive. Ignore my face. I think I put on here, but I have like a messed up arm. Stressed out about that still. On antibiotics, but I keep getting like itchy on my face, which very well could just be my anxiety because I get very itchy and like when I'm nervous. But I also have like a little bit of redness right here, and I don't know if that's normal, but I'm just trying to keep my mind off it. But I didn't put any makeup on. I watched my football game at my house normally, but because I have like the NFL ticket thing on YouTube. However, it was televised where I live, which is very rare because I'm a Washington Commanders fan and I live in Northern California. So it's on the opposite side of the country. So typically it's not live. Like it's not, you can't just watch it on cable. That's the word I'm looking for. So I get the NFL ticket. However, today's was live. So I had to go to my parents' house because I don't have cable. So I was watching it there, and I just like took a shower and like left my hair to dry, which it looks terrible, but I don't really care at the moment. So anyways, way too expensive at the grocery store. Again, I think this was like $90, and I did not get that much stuff. But I got a rotisserie chicken. That's only like $9 for that, and then like everything else should have been cheaper. I guess I got Benadryl, so that's kind of expensive, but bread, staple. I like this with dinner. Got some bananas, which I probably squished, but I only got like 4 because I'm one person. Everything's like falling over in these bags too. Half gallon of milk, some garbage bags. These were expensive too, so that's probably another reason. Those are like $10 by themselves. Like I said, Benadryl, this stuff's expensive too. It's like $10. Heavy whipping cream. I use this in my eggs. 2 avocados. I like avocados with my scrambled eggs. Sometimes I'll put it on toast, but usually I like it with my eggs. And then I also make nachos frequently, which is probably what I'm gonna have for dinner. Actually, no, because I have the bread. Normally I have like chicken nachos, and I didn't get green onions though, which I normally have, but I have the bread, so I'll probably have bread and chicken, and I don't know. I got 2 of the mini croissants. I like the mini ones because I'm, again, one person, so Cinnamon Toast Crunch, terrible for you, but the family size was $1 cheaper than the smaller size. And then I got these mini potatoes,
which are great. Like you just cut them up. You can microwave them, but you can also like put them in the oven and stuff. They're just regular potatoes, but already washed and ready to go. Bagels. I like bagels in the morning. Coleslaw. I, for some reason, really like coleslaw. I didn't used to. I like coleslaw, but I don't like coleslaw with like when other people put stuff on it, if that makes sense. Like coleslaw from a restaurant, they put some sauce stuff on it, and I don't necessarily like that. But I like it with like salad dressing on it. So kind of like a little mini salad. So I'll probably have that on the side of the chicken and the bread. I don't know. And then I got, that hurts my arm. An 18 pack of eggs. They literally had like this and one other brand of eggs, but this is like, I think more local. I don't know. There was like no eggs whatsoever. They didn't even have a smaller size, so I had to get 18. However, I am home for the next 3 weeks, so that's fine. They don't go back till like mid-January, and I'm home, so I'll be eating. I eat eggs more like when I'm home. I don't make them for breakfast when I have to go to work, because that's just, I don't have the time in the mornings. So that's all I got, and that cost $90. That's insane. Absolutely insane. So I'm gonna put this stuff away. Did I leave my, no. I'm gonna put this stuff away and then cut up the chicken so that I can bring the garbage out to the dumpster, because I don't want that sitting in here. And again, ignore my face. But yeah, this thing still, the thing doesn't hurt. It's just the elbow is still hurting, and I don't know, I have like a line drawn on it where the like red mark was, because I think I said already, I might not have, because I haven't actually vlogged since I started the antibiotics, but I had to draw a line around it. I did draw a line around it before that. But like, if the red mark gets outside of the line, then I'm supposed to go to the emergency room, which is stressful because I have bad medical anxiety, and that scares me. So, it seems to be getting better though. Like I haven't seen any redness since Friday night. So I've just been, my face had been itchy. I haven't been itchy today, but today's Sunday and I took my last dose at 6:30 in the morning. And it's almost 4, but I was itchy yesterday and I was itchy on Friday. And I really think it's because of my anxiety, but just makes me nervous. And I'm also worried that like my doctor, when I finally talk to her tomorrow, if she calls me, will be like, okay, well, we need to switch your antibiotic. And I'm going to be like stressed out because it's going to be another new medicine, and it's going to make me think that I'm having reactions again. So, I don't know. Today has been totally fine. I haven't had any itchiness, nothing aside from just like a little bit of redness over my nose right here. Which happened last night, and then it kind of went away, and it's just a little pinker than it typically is. It looks like it looks when I've like irritated, like when I take off my makeup and I'm like scrubbing my face right there, that area gets really red. That's what it looked like, but I didn't wear makeup at all yesterday either, and so I don't know, but we're just trying to like get this fixed so I don't have to go to the emergency room. It's way better. Like I can straighten it. It hurts to straighten still, but not nearly what it was before. Because on Wednesday, I could not stretch it straighter. Like this is all jacked up, but it was like this. I could not straighten it at all. And then the next day it was like to here. So Thursday, I got it to like here, and then like I can straighten it. It just is a little painful, but it's way straighter than it was. I can like move and stuff. I'm not supposed to use it a lot, and I was wrapping presents, so hopefully I didn't hurt it more. But I did have this thing on that I'm supposed to have when I do any activity. It's supposed to like help to not overdo it, I guess. I don't really know. Hi guys, I just wanted to close out the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I know there wasn't much of a vlog this week. It's just really me talking in the car for the most part, but yeah, hopefully it'll get better. I don't really know. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching though. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.